Hi, welcome back. My name is Darshan Doshi and welcome back to DASAR. Today I want to talk about a very important topic, goal setting. We've all set goals at some point or the other. Some we've managed to achieve, some have just left us. So what are few things that you need to consider when you're setting your goals? First one, really understand why that goal is important or a priority to you. Second, you can use various frameworks such as the annual life review by Steve Schlafman or the ones recommended by James Clear. Just be sure that you're not setting too many goals at one time. Personally, I've found any more than two goals at any given point of time are too much to do. So now let's get into understanding what kind of goal should you set. You want to find goals which are important to you, right? Whether you are curious about something or something that has piqued your interest. For example, today, with Bitcoin reaching roughly $25,000-$30,000, maybe that's something of interest to you and you want to know more about investing in Bitcoin. So if that is something that's important to you today, you really want to understand what you're going to do about it. So be clear, make up your mind, understand what it will take for you to achieve that goal. There are 5 things that I want to talk to you about today. First, consistency. Your goal could be something that requires you to work for only a week, or it could be something that could take you a year. In my case, I recently set a goal of losing 10 kgs. I went about by saying I'm going to work out 3 times a week and for about 60 minutes per session with a trainer. I've successfully achieved my goal. Now I've set a new goal. So consistency over intensity is what you're looking for. Second, measure. So your goals should be measurable. You want to make them granular. What do I mean by granular? The previous example of losing 10 kgs. I set a very precise goal, 10 kgs. I was 82 kgs. I wanted to be 72 kgs in 12 months' time. I gave myself enough time to achieve my goal. And so how did I break that down? Per week, if I can lose maybe 200 to 300 grams, then I think I would achieve my goal over 52 weeks. Remember, we all have the same amount of time, 52 weeks, 365 days, 7 days a week, 24 hours per day. So you have to really pick your battles. You need to be very clear how, what, when are you going to do or work towards that goal. What are the activity required? Third, you want to really understand whether your goal is practical. I think it's great if you want to set some very aspirational and big, hairy, audacious goals, as they call it. But be practical. What does that mean? Do you know what it is going to take from you, for you, in terms of time, money, the other resources, your current activities? If you're working in a job or you're running a business, how does it affect that activity? Right? So you're already living a current life. You have social life. You have certain commitments towards your business, towards your family. So set goals which are practical and understand what it takes for you to achieve that goal. Get a ground reality of what it's going to take for you to succeed. Get an advisor if you have to really understand what is going to take for you to achieve that goal. That brings me to my 4th point, which is support structure. We all need some sort of support in order to achieve our goals. I know I have needed mine just on the fitness part. My wife has been really supportive of me by helping me with the food intake, giving up on breads, focusing on eating bhakri, or not having outside dine-in ordered food and having home cooked meals. So it takes my goals impact her as well. So sitting down with her, sitting down with those who are impacted with the goals that you've set, which are important to you, explain it to the people around you why that is important to you, what it's going to take, and how it's going to impact them, and get their buy-in, get their support. within support structure, how are you going to keep yourself accountable? Do you have a coach? Are you joining DASAR community, where within the community we'll keep each other accountable on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week basis? Or is there any other mechanism where people will call you out if you don't do what you had promised yourself to do? Okay, so that's what I mean by support structure. And the last one is quick wins. There are very few things in life which give you more encouragement than a quick win or success. It gives us the energy, the enthusiasm to push on and do more. For example, with this DASAR podcast, I was so happy to get support of some of our guests like Patanjali Somayaji or Ashwini Deshpande, who basically supported and said, we'll come on your podcast. It gave me enough energy to continue and do more. And thereby, today I'm building this DASAR community. So try and get quick wins, quick feedback loop on your goals on a weekly or even daily basis, so that you get some sort of response. Now, remember, at the start I had said, you want to set probably 1 or 2 goals at any given point of time. You also need to understand the review mechanism. If you've spent a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months on a particular goal, you want to sit down and review yourself or with your advisor, trainer, your personal coach, to see whether you're progressing well. Many times where we say, I'm really excited about this, but once we start working on it, over a few weeks or a few months, we say, well, I thought it would be exciting, but I don't really like it. And that's okay. I think it's important for us to know that it's okay to let go of some of our goals that we set up. I hope you found goal setting video important. My name is Darshan Doshi. We are building a vibrant community of people who are setting goals and achieving their goals with a support structure at DASAR. If you liked this video, please hit like, subscribe, share it with your friends, family, whoever who you think could benefit from this video. You can also visit our website www.dasar.in.